Morning everyone. This video is a quick one on expanding your vocabulary. For your AQA English Language question 5, vocabulary pops up on the mark scheme twice, so it's pretty important. In this video, we're going to look at colours. For more GCSE revision videos, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'll put a link to the slides below. Let's get started. Now, if you're describing something blue like the sky or the ocean, words like azure or cerulean work quite well. Azure is a bright blue colour, and it's often used to describe the colour of a cloudless sky. Cerulean literally means sky blue, so it's a useful one to add to the vocabulary bank. On to reds now. Vermilion is a brilliant red colour, or a kind of scarlet. And magenta can be used to cover anything from pink to purple. It's a kind of reddish purple colour. It's exactly halfway between red and blue on the colour spectrum. Strange spelling, but fuchsia is a pinky purple named after the fuchsia plant. The Latin word for green is viridis, and as we know, lots of the words in the English language have Latin roots. This means we can replace the word green with words like viridian or viridescent, quite useful when describing fields, hills, forests, or other natural landscapes. Now, it's pretty rare that we ever see something that is pure, brilliant white, so we can turn to the art world in order to be more specific with our vocabulary. Both of these colours are a sort of off-white. Alabaster is a soft rock that artists have used to carve statues for centuries. And porcelain is a type of ceramic material used for pottery. Both are words that we could use to replace the word white in our descriptions. Black next. Hematite is a type of crystal which can be found in a few different colours, but mainly black to steel grey. Obsidian is a type of rock formed by solidified lava, but works well as an adjective to replace the word black. And atramentus means as black as ink. Now, speaking of similes, if you can't think of a specific word for the colour that you're thinking of, you could always use a simile. For example, like sunlight through a whiskey bottle describes a sort of brownish amber hue, or like a cat's eye in the shadows describes a kind of yellow. Either way, the simile is better than using the words such as brown or yellow. Now, other words to do with colour are translucent, meaning a sort of semi-see-through, something that lets light pass through. Iridescent is hard to describe. It's that colour of petrol or of a soap bubble, the kind of sheen that seems to change colour depending on the angle that you look at it. And fluorescent is another adjective that you can use to describe something that is vividly colourful. Now, when you upgrade your colour vocabulary, you can really make a difference to your descriptive skills. For example, if you're opening your story with a description of the setting, you could use a few of the words from today's video and write something like, brooding obsidian clouds crawled across the atramentus sky as the sun lost its battle with its nemesis the moon. Gone were the butterscotch rays shining down on azure waters and viridescent fields. Gone were the fuchsia and magenta petals, who furled in on themselves in the absence of warmth. All was darkness. The alabaster moon peeped out from behind the wall of clouds, casting hematite shadows below. Night was here, and it was time. And that's all for today's video. Let me know in the comments if you find these kinds of vocabulary videos useful, and I'll make more of them. Thanks for watching, and happy revising.